Well, with the month of March comes a lot of talk about basketball.
And here in North Dakota, what an exciting weekend. Class A state basketball, UND going to overtime with Colorado College. Nina, you shot a gun?
I did shoot a gun.
It's been a great weekend.
It's been a cool week.
Well, the Class A boys finale last night came down to East versus West. St. Mary's and Fargo Davies. Two teams with 20-plus wins and two teams that have put up 100 points in a single game several times throughout the season. Well, Saints first time back to the title game in 10 years. Eagles coming in on a 14-game winning streak. Early on, Grant Dvorak, he nails the three for the Saints, giving them the early lead. Now on the other end, Andrew Kozlowski drives and puts it up off the glass, gets a little help from the front of the rim. That goes in. Saints still shooting the ball well, however. Darius Sparks, he connects from deep, keeping this shootout intact. Just before the half, Tanner Kretschmann pulls up, knocks down the jumper. Davies would hold a 1-point lead at the break. On to the second half now. Ross Kopp, he's good from three. The Saints shot well from beyond the arc all game long. Ross Kopp there for the three. Now a back and forth second half this would go. Kretschmann drives. He scores off the glass as Fargo Davies would go on to win the Class A state championship by a final score 62-55. Kretschmann also being awarded Mr. Basketball following the game. Into the girls championship game. East versus West again. Minot taking on Fargo Shanley. Now first half, Minot looked pretty good here. Mikhail Dutenheffer hits the jump shot from the short corner. That's good for the May Jets. Well then Cassie Aspig, she stretches the May Jet lead to 9 as she drains the long jumper. Aspig named to the all-tournament team. Minot up 15-6 with under 5 minutes left in the first. Well then came Shanley. They struggled early on, but the shot started to fall. Sarah Jacobson hits the fall-away three-pointer. That one at the buzzer. Shanley by 1 at halftime. After that, it was all Deacons. Rotunda starts the scoring in the second half here with the three. Later, Rotunda again off the Minot turnover. Shanley forced 23 of those. Deacons up by 20 as they cruise on to take this one 53-29, your final score. Now in the NCAA, March Madness officially tipped off today with Selection Sunday, where 68 teams get a bid at a national championship. Before any brackets get busted now with a 3-point win over Fort Wayne in the Summit Championship, NDSU knew they were in, but where would their luck be tested? Well, that was answered today.
I got into this profession hoping and praying someday I'd get into spots like this. And so when the time comes, yeah, you're nervous. Yeah, you want to do everything you can, put your best foot forward, but you also need to enjoy it. And that's important. That's going to be my message to the guys as well.
Well, the Bison will head to Spokane, Washington on Thursday as the 12 seed to play the 5 seed Oklahoma Sooners in the first round. That will be televised on True TV. Now, the women's NCAA bracket will be revealed tomorrow night on ESPN. UND, well, they won the Big Sky. They finished the season 22-9, and they will find out who they will play tomorrow night. This will be their first trip to the national tournament at the Division I level. Well, now to the hockey rink we go. Game 3 of the NCHC quarterfinals with UND and Colorado College. The winner of this one would move on. Early on, Michael Parks is there to clean it up on the rebound, giving UND an early lead. Well, exactly 4 minutes later, the Tigers on the attack. Alexander Krushlinski, he goes top shelf. That would tie the game, his 11th of the season. Now, under 10 minutes left in the first period, Troy Stetcher with a nice slap shot here. That finds the back of the cage. UND back on top by a score. Now, just moments later, UND again, they have numbers. This time, Connor Gardner finds Patton. He's going to score. UND goes up 3-1 after the opening period. Now, late in the second period here, Jeff Collette intercepts the puck for the Tigers, finds Michael Morton. He's going to score, cutting that lead to 3-2, but both teams would score in the third as UND takes this one by a final score of 4-3. And an interesting fact here, UND 13-0 on the season when they score 4 or more goals in a game. So they will advance now in the NCHC.
Now, I figured you'd get thrown off talking about a different sport other than basketball, but
yes,
you did just fine tonight.
Yeah, hey, you bet.
So much going on.
You bet.
All right, Alec, thanks so much. We'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.